You remember your story that you was about to say?
It was just that New Yorker man. Yeah.
Okay, you remembered. Okay. All right.
Yelling the whole damn time.
Yeah.
Y'all take some fucking weirdos. All right. All right.
Or you ain't talking.
You're right.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. I apologize. All right.
Gotta move cautious. Window closed, big cold. Mama is lost. Come on, man. Listen.
Keep your energy right. This is not some expert advice, but certain shit you gotta value and protect with your life. Check the calendar, no room for acting extra tonight. I ain't preaching, I'm just shedding some light. Got a homie at the crib, he ate the way that he lived. Cause his family take from him, he just give and he give. He had to cut him off, move shit, he did what he did. I don't blame him for the way that he slid. Cause you gotta move cautious. My window closed, don't mean to be cold, but I'm feeling exhausted. I don't care who talking, hey, I gotta move cautious. Don't mean to be cold, but my window closed and it happens too often. So don't come knocking. So don't come hear no evil, see no evil. Problems always gonna.
Welcome everyone to Consequences of Our Culture podcast, where we give you guys valuable. Not really. It's not really valuable. I don't know why you guys are watching on. Anyway, today's topic is first date. Something that is usually the most important date you remember. Because, like, I've been on several dates, like, with people I, have relationships with. But the first date is the one that stands out. The first date is the one that you're scanning and figuring out, is me and this person, is it are me or is me? Are we compatible?
Ours plural.
Are we compatible? Are we compatible? Can we work together? Do I find this person attractive? Is this person intelligent? Is this person ditzy? Like, do I want to pursue a relationship with this person, or do I want to sleep with this person and leave? So, with further ado, my name's Randall. Today, I have with me
Stephanie
And Amber.
And yeah, let's get into it. So, first date, what do you expect? Like, what do you expect from, a man or, whoever you're dating to do on the first date? Signs you look for. Like, for me, I try to, show out. And I try to continue this thing, as I go on. But, open the doors, open the car door, pick them up in the car, be ready by the car. I have the car, put them in. Open the door, we get to the restaurant, there's a puddle on the ground. I take my jacket off.
You don't.
Yeah, I don't do that. I will walk around this puddle.
Right.
But, stuff like that. What do you expect, Amber?
Okay, so the first thing I expect is if the man asks me out, I expect him to at least have an idea of what we're doing and where we're going.
Yes.
Almost every time it's like, hey, I want to take you out, but where you want to go? Sir, just if you want to take me somewhere, at least just pick the place. Mm-hmm. And you don't have to pick me up. I prefer that we meet. So, if you want to skedaddle, I want to skedaddle, we can. You know what I'm saying? But, and I also, wherever we go, I expect it to not be the house that I own or the house that he owns or homeboy some house.
Okay.
I expect it to be a public location.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
So that's the groundwork. Then we can just kind of sort of go from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Mine are all similar. I need you to know where we're gonna go. Pick You
heard that?
Yo, I heard you. Yeah.
Okay. I meant it.
Fuck you. But go ahead.
I ain't hearing them, but no, but like I just
ringtone was lame.
It's the one that comes with the phone. I don't really care about that.
Okay, but like that can't be the one. That has to be the one for like that's your alarm sound and it's like 7:02 and the sun about to crack. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it sounds like. Maybe a raindrop sound was coming next. I'm sorry, Steph. I ain't mean to just up something.
She's rude as fuck. But go ahead.
That's
true. My bad. But no, I feel the same way. Like I need like you to know where we're going. Like I want you to plan things out, you know.
Yeah.
And especially because half time I don't even know what I want to do, where I want to go. I don't want to have to make any decisions. Like I want you to just like plan something. Yeah, like take charge, take the lead, and you say where we're gonna go and what we're gonna do. Like I just don't want to have to like think about all that. And plus, it just feels like it's more intentional when you plan things out, when you really think through like what we're going to do, where we're going to go, and all that. It feels like this isn't just some like, random hookup or like, you're not really like thinking about me in a long-term way, when you just like, I don't know what you want to do. Mm-hmm. And definitely don't ask me to come. Don't ask to come to my house, your house, like you said.
Yeah.
No, like we're not hanging out. Like just Netflix and chill, first date. Like, I mean, later on down the line, I would love that. I'm really a homebody. I love to be in the house. I don't really care to go anywhere. Like, we just sit here on this couch, watch some TV, and go to sleep. Like, that sounds like a perfect date for me now. Yeah. But, first date, like, just plan stuff out. And I need you to pay.
100%.
Like, I will offer because I feel like you're supposed to like do the whole little, I got,
so
and then he's supposed to say,
down?
yeah, where you do the little like it is.
Expect to pay
it's all a front.
Yeah, because I didn't ask myself to go out. This is a plan that was made for me. If I ask a man out, then I will pay.
Even if I feel like even if I ask him out, even if I'm the one that's like, you want to hang out sometime.
Would you ask the man
He's
out?
still, I have before.
Okay.
Yeah, and then that's the time where I paid because I didn't ask this person to leave their house.
So you asked this man out.
That person didn't.
Yeah, but you still need to pay.
That's true.
But I will do the, I feel like it's rude. It's like a polite thing to do to be like, we can split it or, and he'll be like, no, I got it. And I'm like, okay, thanks. But the whole time, I was like, this was a test. Well, it wasn't even really a test. You need to pay. Like, and if you say, okay, you got it, never see me again. Yeah. You probably never see me again. What?
Almost like she'll wear track shoes just in case.
Luckily, that's never happened. Like, it hasn't, nobody has ever called my bluff before, but, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And don't sneak and go to the waiter and go Dutch. I noticed that shit. Yeah, I know that you're talking to the waiter like, hey, I just met her.
Has that happened to you before?
Yes.
That's
I don't
crazy.
understand. It's like, I'm just like, if they get up, I'm literally, where they going? Are they leaving? Where they going?
So you've gone out on a date and some dude has just like disappeared.
They ain't disappeared like for forever, but it's like if I don't see them, if they're not in my eye view, and all of a sudden I see them bloop, bloop, bloop with the waiter, it's almost never positive. It's not like, I'm finna surprise her with a piece of dessert. That ain't never happened.
That's not good. Like, for someone to ask you out and then, like, take you to this place and sit there this whole time and knowing they can't afford it.
Right. That's
I told you about how we went out to eat and, like, we were in Vegas and this man asked us to go out to eat because I'm, okay. Now, granted, it's two of us. But, okay, you asked us. And so we get there. Man disappears. And then my friend was like, go check on him. Go see where he went. And so, needless to say, I think I saw a bead of sweat forming on his forehead when the fucking bill came out because he just did not want to pay for it. After he was like, hey, y'all get drinks. Do y'all want an appetizer? We can get an appetizer.
So wow.
Like, why are you doing all that?
Right.
Because I said no to the drink. I drank water.
Right. Like, why are you over here offering and like suggesting things on the menu? Plan to pay.
And then he looking at it. I seen him pull his phone out. Doing math. Okay, 20% is very easy, sir. Move the decimal over and multiply times 2. So what are you tabulating over there?
You're checking his account.
That's probably what he was doing. Because it was like, you know how they lean back and their knees. It's like, just like this.
Maybe
my friend just said, you know what? I can pay for myself.
Right.
Couldn't take it anymore. It was just so long. Damn. Like the place was closed at that point. We was in there for a good bit of time. Like he really did not want to pay for it.
You know.
And I gave him cash towards mine, right? I did kind of shortchange of like $3. And it could have been because I was being petty.
I mean.
And do you know?
It's fine.
That man complained about how I shorted him. He literally pulled the calculator out, started adding with the tax. He was like, your meal costs more than that.
Yo.
I was like, you ain't got the... I was like, so... I said, I feel like I added tax in there. And he was like, well... I mean, yeah, but like... Not all the tax. I was just like... All right.
Oh, Amber. Like...
I already hit the Uber button, baby, before we even started talking.
Right.
With all that confusion.
Yeah,
but it just...
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep interrupting.
No, you're good. It just was so, like, frustrating. Because it's like, don't ask women to go out to eat. If you don't want to pay, you need to say that from the beginning. Just say it. But like, hey, I want to hang out with y'all, but I do not plan on paying. I mean, what we going to do? Get up and leave? And if so, so.
Right. Yeah, damn, Amber. Like, a little side note, though. Like, Amber, like... Whenever you talk about a man here on this podcast, they're like a fuck nigga. Like every single time. Like every single time.
Every time. I don't know what it is. I think I like them. Like that has to be the... I need to... If there's like a psychologist out there that wants to deal with me and we learn something about me and you have a success story with me, maybe I can help you become a bigger somebody because... I need fucking help. I don't know what's going on. Like shit.
Yeah.
Don't know why I ain't jumped off a damn cliff.
Yeah. I will continue to pray for you. So things that you do on the first date, I could say for me, I do most of the things that you guys expect. I definitely go ahead and make like plans, cause it's I mean nowadays it's pretty easy. Like day before.
Pretty easy for who?
Well, to make reservations, to make plans.
To make reservations.
Yeah, all you have to do is pull out your phone. It's like, open table. Two people this time. It's that easy. And then girls
mind blown.
And women get excited about that shit.
Because that shit never happens.
So what you do is you go ahead and already make these plans, and then you bring it to them, and then they're like, oh. You made plans for me? Mm-hmm. I must be special.
Exactly. Exactly. It makes it feel more intentional. Or it's like, okay, you really care.
Yep.
Because I mean, my boyfriend did that when we were still just in the talking thing. We were still kind of in the talking phase. And I remember we were trying to figure out brunch, and I was like, I'll find a spot, I'm looking or whatever, and I can't find anything, and I was just and then I was like, I said something to him, and he's like, I made the reservation as soon as you mentioned brunch. Okay. We're good. 7:00 tomorrow.
Oh my God,
or 10, whatever it was, and I was like, oh, well, okay, it's just it feels good when we know y'all care and make plans. Yeah. It's not hard.
And then definitely, I would never go out unless I felt like I could more than cover the bill. Just in case she's one of those, and she orders appetizers and desserts and stuff on the first date. I'm prepared. For those situations, cause you don't want to be that guy that's I don't know, the bead of sweat you said, that's the worst.
Yeah, to be well, world. You can only order from this side of the menu,
and they really be meaning that shit.
I mean, unless we're in college or something, college days, I was totally understanding. We all broke, I'm look, we go down here to, In and Out or not In and Out, Cookout. Go to Cookout or something, get a $5 tray, something, cheap.
But late 30s and I mean, early 30s, late 20s, you should have your, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you don't, motherfucker, you don't need to take no bitches out. Figure that shit out.
Right.
Like, I don't know. Pen and paper at the house. What's going on with your life?
You said you had a story?
Yeah. Okay, so there was this man. Luckily, by the grace of God, it's not my story, even though I've had similar. But this recently happened, and just now that we're in our 30s, I just wanted to let y'all know that shit still be fucking happening. So, my friend, Q, she went out to eat with this man. And the way, I don't even want to give out the secret. So, we'll talk about that off camera.
Okay.
But she went out with this man, and they went out to eat at a restaurant. He said he wanted to take her out, so he did the right thing. He actually owns a car, went to get her. And when they get to the restaurant, she does order a drink. Okay, but she wants to actually order a second one, right? He tells her no, she can only have one. And then when it's time to order the entree, he only orders a side of fries. So, first of all, he ordered first. And I think he did it intentionally, let her know, like, all I'm getting is a side of fries. And so she was like, she felt weird. She was like, I don't know if I should get a whole meal because
he only
like this is all he's getting.
Pretty
and he
awkward.
claimed that he's not that hungry, but either way, just get a whole fucking meal, box it up to go if it's that big of a deal. Or just say we're not going out to eat, we're gonna do an activity, whatever.
Yeah.
So he only orders a side of fries, and when she's picking her meal, he was like he literally said to her, I don't have that much money. So let's, take it easy. And so she was like, why the fuck are we here? Like,
Right.
Why are we here? You could have just been like, hey, like, get a blanket from your damn closet and go sit down and you can get a sandwich from somewhere.
Right. There's
Like,
ways.
There are ways to do it if you literally don't have funds. And if you don't have funds like that, needless to say, the man never received a second date. But it's just like, why?
And I feel like if you're just being like upfront about it too, like say, like if he had said like, look, this is my situation, but I really like you. I want to get to know you, whatever. Like, so maybe instead, like you mentioned, like, let's go sit in a park, like have a picnic or so, like I got some chips and drinks and sandwiches, or even if it's like,
you come, cause I ain't feeding,
or it's just not even feed at all. Yeah, just like, hey, let's, I don't know,
bring some cards. I mean,
go for a hike. There's so many hiking trails and stuff around here. Like, let's say, let's go for a hike. All you gotta do is bring a bottle of water, maybe some trail mix. It's just, there's so many creative ways that if you're low on money, you don't have to take somebody out to some like 5-star restaurant, vintage year or something, and go all out. Like, oh goodness.
I could say like when I was in high school and like my first year of college, like, I took girls to San Marcos on Wednesdays. Remember that? Like Wednesdays they had like the
No, I never knew that.
One for you.
I never knew about that.
Was that our first date?
It's possible. We went there every Wednesday. We were there every Wednesday.
Yeah. San Marcos.
Hey, you love some San Marcos.
And we were outraged when they changed the price from buy one get one free to buy
Yo,
one
they
get
were
one for a
slowly.
quarter.
They were slowly creeping up. It went to like a quarter, the 125,
Yeah,
the 225. I'm like, damn.
I don't know what it is now because I ain't been back since.
I usually go every time I come back. Okay, back on track. So, red flags. Other than like them being cheapos, like you guys mentioned, stuff like, is there like anything in a conversation, you look for, or anything, as far as like their mannerisms and stuff that like necessarily dictate a red flag that's kind of like, oh no, I can't do this on a first date?
Overly talkative, because I feel like you invited me here because you want to get to know me, so you shouldn't run the conversation. Unless you're just like nervous, like, just be like, hey, I'm kind of nervous here. That's why I'm rambling.
Yeah.
Or in most cases, I'll ask, just in case. But ask about me. I don't want to hear shit about any of your drama, your ex-wife, your baby mama.
Right.
If you want to talk to me about your children, I think it's very important to bring that up. I don't need to be hanging out with you on 5 fucking days and all of a sudden, I got 2 kids. Say that shit early.
Right.
That's a whole human.
Yeah.
That's attached to you today. You fucking die.
Whole
Literally.
soul right there. That's
Whole
a child.
fucking soul. Like, I don't need to be... like, that's the biggest red flag. Because I'm like, this person is too important for you to be, like, mentioning the last minute.
Right, yeah.
Right.
Like, I mean, even if you were trying to not, that should be like, oh, we was working on a project the other day and I'm so tired today. You know what I'm saying? It's something.
Right.
Yeah, no ex's baby mama, none of that shit. What
Yeah.
she did for you, what you didn't have to do, and how we'll be a perfect couple together because this, that, and the third. That shit weirds me out
Yeah.
on date 1.
That's way
and
too
it almost
early
happens
and cringy.
every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they
Yeah.
tell you be the perfect wife on date 1?
Yeah. It weirds me out. I think a husband-wife conversation should happen as far as like whether you believe in monogamy and stuff. I do
Yeah.
think that part is important.
But you don't say that person, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't even know me. Like, I could be
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly.
I don't know you either. Like
Yeah.
we just don't know each other.
You could be like
Too
a
much
serial
too soon.
killer, you know?
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
yeah. You Steph? Any?
I think mine would be like talking about your exes or like what is it? Oh, okay. So mine would be more so like tiny things, like if you use like female, the word female a lot, or talking about like women in a way of like they're
Less than.
like
I
yeah,
hate-
you
I
know,
hate it when men
if
like
you're
that
if you're
female. What the
talking
fuck is that?
and if you talk a lot where you're saying like white people this, white people that, would be a problem. Like it's one thing to like, if we're talking about politics or something about like race or whatever, and and we're just like that's the topic, that makes sense. But just like a white person walk by and like, man, how them white folks be, and it's like that has not like what I mean, like yeah, it's like it's such a small thing. Like I want especially because I plan to date black men, like
Right.
I want you to be able to come home or like come to me and tell me like, man, this white guy at work today like talked down to me or call me boy or something, like be able to talk to me. But like first date and you just like constantly talking about the white man, and if you talk hella loud is a huge red flag for me. Like if you were just like super animated and like drawing attention to us, I don't like that. I like to just blend in. I don't like going places and you're just like yelling,
Right.
I had a dude that yelled the N-word, the hard ER, real loud
That's aggressive.
on our date because
What the fuck, ER man?
ER.
Fucking get out of there.
Because he said, I was like,
Yes,
he was
unsafe.
talking or something, and he said, and I was like, I said, can you not talk like this loud? Like, so there's like white folks like everywhere. We were parked in a car like at a park, and this white lady's walking by, and she got all her kids, and he's like, and he looked over, and he's like, man, that white lady got a lot of kids. And I was like, why you gotta say it so loud? Like she's right there. Like, can you not? And he's like, so that white lady do got a lot of kids. And I was like,
That's not the point.
yes, so stuff like that, like that's a red flag for me.
How
He's
do
just
you-
talking too
how do-
loud
so
and
he-
so when he
How
got
do
to
you yell it, though?
the rest, yes. Literally.
That's so weird.
He went like he yelled it out, the sunroof was open. He went he yelled it, he's like, nigger. And then he looked at me this like it was horrible. It was so awkward. I mean, it was so awkward that the black man that was sitting in the car next to us, his windows are rolled up. He looked over, he went, he drove off. He left.
Hey, get the fuck out of here.
I was like, take me with you, like, because I'm in this man's car and I can't go nowhere. Or if you can't drive very well, like the same dude, we pulled up to the sushi spot, Sushi Cafe, and he like hit the curb, like he ran over the curb. So It was so loud.
Don't move, sir. You should have seen it.
Right.
I'm like, how you not know? Like,
that curve get there.
That fucking iceberg.
I mean,
Titanic,
he
sir. It's
pulled
always
in,
been here.
he just like pulled in too fast and just like, and like everybody was like, he scared the old man that was walking on the sidewalk. He went,
You know, old people hurt themselves. They scared.
yes,
Like that.
about to make this man have a heart
Throw
attack.
his fucking hip out.
So yeah, those are are red flags. I never really thought about it before, but those are definitely red flags for me. Like, I don't like to be embarrassed. I don't like to be like anything drawing attention to me.
Same.
I don't like hearing, like, I don't want you sounding like you're a womanizer or like think of women as like, you know,
Objects?
like, yeah, objects, or you know, like I'm supposed to be doing certain things or be in certain places because I'm a woman. I don't like all that. Like,
It reminded me of the date I went on a date I went out on with a guy. Okay, homeboy from New York. Just gonna
Oh,
put
you
that
about
out
to get in
there.
the story? Let's take a break. We gotta do cameras. I apologize.
okay,
We're about to take a short break, and I realize you guys date weirdos and fuck niggas.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back. Before we took this break, Amber had a short story to tell. Go ahead, Amber.
Okay, we left off talking about how we hate men that just speak too loud because, you know, that shit's embarrassing.
Right.
You know, we trying to look like fucking elegant ladies, not like we, you know, dating a hood rich nigga or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, gang.
Gang.
So, we were at the Applebee's and
Red flag.
Red flag number one.
Red flag.
we were at the Applebee's and the man, he seemed like he was so genuine and sweet until like we actually sat down for dinner and like let me go ahead and backtrack first. He asked me to go out. Okay. So he asked me. I shit you fucking not. I'm over here getting dressed. We decide on where we're going, what time we're gonna be there. Of course it was his plan, which I was proud of him. I did have to ask multiple times, but he was able to get the answer.
Right.
So we meet at the Applebee's at 7:00, and then I'm letting him know that I'm about to be on my way there. And he was like, "Okay, sure, for sure. You gonna pick me up?" I was like, "What?" What? I was like, I was planning on just meeting you there. What's going on? So homeboy don't own a car and wasn't even gonna tell me, and he wasn't even gonna tell me that I had to pick him up. Okay, not own the car. Okay, you know, shit happens or whatever. And he was from New York, so that's why I was like, maybe he just really don't know how to drive because he probably never had to.
Okay.
So but I really wish he would have been like before, you know, a couple minutes before we gotta be there. Let me know I gotta pick you up. So that was already a red flag because it's like, do you respect me or not? If you respect me, you would have literally just said that.
Right.
And so, anyway, I don't know why I don't just say, ladies, literally the first red flag, run with that shit. Don't wait till there's more. Fuck. So, anyway, we went out to eat. The whole time we there, homeboy screaming. And I literally said something to him. Like, every time he's talking, he's basically yelling the whole time. And I just really felt like I was in trouble.
So he just talks
Buddy was he just yells the whole time he speaks.
Man.
He just talks like loud. Like, hey, yo, son, what up, B?
Yeah, and I'm like, damn, are we at dinner or are we fucking
Word to
playing
your mother.
dice on the corner? Like, which one are we doing? And then, like, in the midst of that date, he was telling me how I'll be the perfect wife. I'm this and that. I remind him of his baby mama because I'm nurturing.
Dang.
So you don't even know if I'm nurturing. Like, damn, did you order a steak and I cut it up for you and feed you? Like, what the fuck? How do you know I'm nurturing?
Right.
And then, like, I already got to play stepmama to 2 children. You talking about I don't like her? Are you looking for somebody that's like your baby mama? Like, he actually showed me pictures of his family. In family photos. Not just like, this is my son, you know, blah, blah. It was, I seen like 3 different photos of the baby mama. I shouldn't see them.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be showing them.
Like, was it like a family photo? Like they were all like like together in one photo?
2 were. And then 1 was just a sole picture of her because he was like, this is a better picture of her. He was like, because I date pretty women and I feel like you're pretty, so me and you should be together. So this is a better picture of what she looks like.
What? He just carries around a picture of his baby mom.
I mean, it didn't just like, not a Polaroid out the wallet, but show me on the phone.
Oh, okay. Well,
That would have been, I don't know which one would have been weirder. But I think the
Polaroid for sure.
21st century.
Right. Like, it's normal if he just was like, oh, let me go on her Facebook real quick. That's normal, but like if he's just carrying around a picture of her.
that would be.
I mean, but it's still weird that he showed you.
Still weird he showed me.
Like.
And that apparently I remind him of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not.
Like, that was just too damn far.
Like, compare, like, women. Remember that Usher song?
Yeah, that was literally in my head. That I once knew. See your face whenever I look at you. We'll leave all of the things she put
I hate y'all.
me through.
that was this man. When he was like screaming the whole night, just loud and obnoxious, he cut me off like every time I was saying something, to the point where he cut me off enough times that I literally had to say something to him about it. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, my bad. He still was doing it though, like cutting me off every time he asked me a question. I was like, I'm just letting you know this is the second time I'm making mention of you cutting me off. That's not gonna be something.
Yeah.
Especially this early on, I was like, that's not gonna be something that I like. Like, it's gonna piss me off more each time it happens.
Absolutely.
So, but it's like he just couldn't. I don't know. He just couldn't get that together, and then it just was like he had to talk to me morning, noon, and night. Text me all day, video call, regular phone call. I said, you gotta pick 1 phone call a day. Just pick 1. Like, I literally had to say it to him because, like, it really was like, you can't, how work, I was in, school full time. I just have too much going on to be on the phone all the time.
Yeah.
So, like, if you want to talk to me, we can do that. But I ain't finna be video chatting with you for like 2 hours every day.
Yeah.
On top of still texting in the middle and still regular phone calls. Because, like, he will apparently want to see me all the time. And he actually said that. That just felt weird to me. Right. It just was too much too soon.
Yeah. That's something later on.
I'm like, damn, you ain't got shit to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, if they always have, like, so much free time, it's kind of like a turn off. But, yeah, I'm not, honestly, for me, like, in the early stages of dating, like, I don't really like talking on the phone. Like, I did when I was, like, younger.
Yeah.
And a kid. Like, you know how you used to talk on the phone and you fall asleep and,
Yeah.
oh, you look at your phone. Oh, we've been on the phone for hours and shit like that. It's all cute and shit. But now, man, a grown-ass man.
I gotta go to bed. I got shit to do in the morning.
Yeah, I got to get these kids ready. I'm sorry, I got to go. You feel
I
me?
love being on the phone.
Nah,
I hate it.
I prefer talking on the phone. It's just texting is just like, it feels like it takes more work, and you're gonna get less out of me if we're just texting. Talking, like, I can walk around and do stuff, put my AirPods in. I can do stuff and talk at the same time. It's just easier, Not saying we got to be up till 2 a.m. or anything, but
Yeah, me, I'm going to bed. I fall asleep on you and I won't even know it. Like, it's just, y'all end up been with somebody and, like, they fell asleep and then your partner hated that you always fell asleep on them.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like that's dumb to be upset because it's like,
agreed.
It's normal. Like, you're gonna get tired. I get tired by 8:30.
Yeah,
right.
I have a bad time. That shit is real.
I get tired early,
I have a real bad time.
but I stay up because I like to talk.
On my off days, I find myself just falling asleep random parts of the day. Like, I'm always tired.
Yeah.
But red flags, like both of you guys mentioned, that like if they talk about like their ex, and yeah, that is a red flag for me. Even if you talk about your ex in like a negative way, that shows that you're still holding on like to something, and you're probably not ready, to be dating and stuff. And it makes me feel like a rebound, and I'm not here for that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, unless we're just sleeping around, because at that point, I could be. I don't care about that. But
Yeah.
If I'm pursuing a serious relationship, then that's not it. Okay, so popular locations you guys like. Well, I guess you guys don't really pick, but popular locations, something interesting that would be like catching your eye for a date.
Go rollerblading or something.
I have my
Anything
my like
fun.
when I lived downtown, I went to the Tower Tap Room every time, Lower Lounge. That was it. All my dates, all my Tinder dates,
Damn.
Bumble, whatever. Like,
so the bartender was like, "Oh, that's Steph. How you doing, Steph?"
Yep.
Oh, damn.
No, I'm joking. They didn't know my name. They didn't know my name, but there was definitely like where we like they recognized my face over time, and
I get that.
yeah. But I mean, it is what it is. It was right there. It was like I could just walk to it. It was the perfect location. So
I get that.
Like it's out
nice
in the open,
bar.
but it's also not.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you still feel like you're kind of in your own, space or whatever. And yeah, it's cute. So I mean,
you say you would like to go rollerblading?
I would love to go rollerblading, go hiking, something.
I do like hiking. I haven't done it yet, but I would love to go hiking.
For a first date?
Yeah, because we're gonna be talking unless he's winded.
Yeah.
Well, we ain't gotta walk fast.
Like if he's in shape or not.
Yeah.
No, I see that.
Like if you're willing to be, I love outside activities. That's something that I'm going to want to do in general.
Right.
So if we were to date, I want to know, do you want to do this? Because that's gonna be a problem for me.
You're an outdoorsy person, Amber?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
You go camping and shit?
I'm not gonna be in no fucking tent in the woods, but I will go to a cabin.
Yeah,
Okay.
same. I'll do a cabin.
I like camping in tents. I like that feeling.
That's cute. One day I might be there, but it has to be a smooth 72 degrees.
Right. Yeah, it
right.
gets cold real quick. I feel that.
Exactly.
For me, like popular places, so I don't really like date a lot in my city. I date in the city I work in more so, like in Denver, because it's easier and there's a lot more people down there. There's a plethora, I think I said that right, of restaurants around my job. It's in downtown, and it's easy for me. I just my job has a parking garage, so I just park the car there and just go to one of these many places and establishments with these beautiful women. But so we already talked about the bill, and for me, I come from like a very chivalrous, like that's upbringing. So get the door, all that extra stuff. So for me, like I always pay the bill. I pay the bill the first date. I'll probably pay the bill every time. I feel like it's not necessarily insulting, but like I feel like me not paying the bill looks like terrible on me. Like I feel like if I don't pay the bill, I'm not getting a second date.
Yeah.
So,
Almost 100% correct.
okay, it's nice to clarify that.
Yeah.
All right. So, first date expectations about sex. So, is the first date too early?
Yeah. Don't expect that shit.
Yeah.
Like, what makes you think you earned this pussy if I'm over here and I just met your ass? You think my pussy is worth a fucking lamb chop?
Right.
A fucking captain's platter for Long John Silver?
Why the fuck would you even want some lamb chop pussy?
Like,
You
don't
know what
even
I'm
think
saying?
about
Like,
it.
what the
Like,
fuck?
you shouldn't even be thinking about. Like, it shouldn't. Like, that's not.
Right. Okay.
Not what I'm on. Like, no. You need to. Like.
So never.
No.
You've never had sex.
That has never happened. I don't even know if I like you.
That's good.
I gotta like you a little bit for the dick to even be good. Like I can't be fucking you and I don't even know you. Like
Yeah.
it's pointless sex because it's subpar.
Right.
It can't in my mind. It literally cannot be good unless I actually have some type of mental attraction on top of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta like, yeah, need some time to like build some type of emotional connection, or like, or even just like on the, like mental, like, you know, if you're real smart. For me, it's about like if you're incredibly smart, then yeah, that might get me there a little earlier.
Yeah.
But yeah, just first date though, no.
I know.
No. Like I might feel something. I might feel like, ooh, like I like him, but I'm not gonna actually go through with sex on the first date. Like,
Yeah.
it's just,
And
I'm a fucking lady.
we talked about red flag. I feel you. We talked about red flags, but are there any green flags that, you know, get put up that necessarily almost guarantees to do that he's getting a second date, that he's gonna get to see you again?
Yeah, I guess.
when you pray.
When you pray?
When you pray before we eat.
Okay.
Whew, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a big green flag for
Look
me.
for that. That's what's up. I never heard
It
that.
almost never happens.
It
like,
never
I
happens,
doing
but,
it, and then they'll
you
just
know.
kind of look at me.
Yeah.
Like it's not.
What
But
you
if-
looking for? You looking for the quick? Or you
Anything.
looking
It
for
don't. Yeah. No. It
the
don't
whole
have. No.
kid?
We
Don't
ain't.
hold my hand because I don't know.
We don't know.
Fucking hand.
yeah.
Right.
Like, that's how I pray to myself. Like,
Can we join hands in prayer?
I would still like it, you know, whatever prayer you do, even if it's, you know, God is good, God is, well, maybe not God is good, God is great. That's a little too elementary, but you know, like
Right.
just
but
a quick
if
prayer,
that's who you are, then
you
that's
know,
okay.
yeah, it's like, you know,
But-
quick prayer is fine. Any prayer. You say it, if you bless the food before we eat, I'm like, okay, this is different. This is cool. Okay. You know,
Okay.
but, or if they mention their like not the words toxic masculinity, but like something in that realm, like where you can tell that they're like emotionally like intelligent. Yeah, then that's a huge green flag. So what about y'all?
I don't know if I have any because I just be wanting no red flags. So
Yeah,
I
that's
think
a green
just need
flag.
a
If there's no red flag.
date to know even what the good parts are to look for.
All your dates been
Send
bad?
help. Send help.
Have all your first dates been bad?
Yeah, atrocious.
Oh man.
Okay.
Well,
So for
that
me,
sucks.
It does
Green-
suck. I don't know what I be doing.
green flags I look for really, because I don't require much. The green flags I look for is a positive attitude, like positive energy. Like I can't have like so. I should have explained this in red flags, but like if you complain about every fucking thing, like that shit's
Yeah.
like dead.
Yes.
You
Like,
send
I
your
don't-
food back, bitch. We ain't never going out
Yeah.
I don't
Trust
want
that.
to deal with your ass. You
Yes,
feel me?
negative people just
Negative
I can't.
energy, like you like oh my goodness, you like look at places like, and this is something to show about the character. If like you look at something, it's like, oh, that color on the wall is just so atrocious. It's like, bitch, this wall got nothing to do with you. Like you just visit.
Yeah.
Like you
Right.
know, you know, shit like that. You know, they always have something negative to say. Positive energy goes a long way. Like if you're not necessarily smiling all the time, but if you think like positively, then yeah, that's pretty much it. I really don't require much. You don't have to be funny. You do have to be emotionally intelligent. I do look for that. I have had like dates with dumbasses. Like people, you know, who aren't necessarily on a like, you know, emotional level. They still like seem a little immature and stuff like that. You know, they won't get I won't, you know, pursue them or whatever, but yeah. But anything, oh yeah, we're cutting it close. Anything else?
No, I think just like I want to just say like I feel like it's so hard today with dating and like I feel like it's so easy to just think of like you're saying, it's like it's kind of hard to think of the green flags, like because there's just so much BS that like we have to wade through like with dating, because like unfortunately you're not like unique. There is like neither of us, most women and men too, like I'm sure they have a lot of stories, but I'm not a man, so I don't really know what they got going on. But I know for us women, like that's pretty normal that like to have like bad dates and dating men that are just like off, running into like weirdos and all that is just like, unfortunately, it's so normal. Like it's more normal for you to run into the weird ones and have like crazy, like, horrible dating stories than it is to have good ones. Like,
yeah,
it's just
when a good one happens, I'm freaking out.
Yeah, it's like, okay, wait, hold on,
okay,
like,
can't fuck this up,
right? Shit, like this might be the one. Like the date went well, It's just, it's like, it's insane. I don't know if it's because of the internet or like it's just like I don't know if it's just our time or if it's or if it's always been this way and the internet is just like showed us who we really are. Like I don't know why it's crazy, but
yeah.
Like my friend I told y'all went on a date with a guy and they went to McDonald's. And first of all, when he ordered the food, he didn't even order her nothing. And it was like, oh, and then broke his sandwich in half with his hands and gave her the other half.
What?
Yes! I was like, bitch, where you been punked? I know they discontinued.
I mean, at McDonald's, like they got the dollar menu. You can get the McChicken sandwich.
That's what I'm saying.
And the dollar fry.
Broke your sandwich in half with your fucking hands, so it's over here squished. Sesame seeds falling all over the motherfucking car.
That's love.
I can't.
Okay. That's love, okay?
That is not love.
That's love.
That's love when you have a child in the backseat and they screaming.
Right.
Talking about they hungry.
Yeah.
Well.
That will do it. It seems like you need to be FREE. Fuck, nigga, freak. No, but anyway. Yeah, that concludes it. I hope you guys took a lot from this. I hope you fellas out there, strive to be professional gentlemen and, treat these queens the way they deserve to be treated. I said queeted. I hope you... I hope, like, you women, don't fuck with weirdos and fuck niggas. I know it's hard out there. I know there's, like, especially on the internet nowadays, there's a lot of back and forth on like, who has it harder, who should be doing this and who should be doing that. But, let's just love each other,
Yeah.
Because like at the end of the day, I mean, if you're heterosexual, I mean, you want to sleep with a woman, right? So I would imagine like.
What is happening?
You got to take the proper steps.
You're saying men do better at dates so you can fuck. That's literally what you're saying.
No. But like, I mean, you want to have sex.
What did you say?
I said if you're like, I'm talking about the division between men and women, right? And I said like we should stop the hate because at the end of the day, like
you want to have sex.
You want to get fucked.
Anyway, that's it. All right. That's all we doing. We're about to go. All right. So I hope you guys, follow and subscribe and. Are doing well out there. I'm Randall.
I'm Stephanie.
I'm Amber, and I'm a little upset, but it's okay.
All right, bye.
Peace.
You literally said.
I mean, yeah.
Hey man, be nicer because you want some fucking pussy. So how you gonna get pussy?
But I mean,
I'm trying to get you better.
But it's the truth, though.
What?
But it's the truth. At the end of the day, that is what. Like, yes, we want true love and all that, but we want sex too. And if we our generation is having the least amount of sex than any other generation ever before us. Like,
really?
We're not having sex.
Damn.
As much as we talk about it and as free as we say we are not having sex because we don't know how to talk to each other and everybody's all pent up and frustrated.
Yeah, that's why I'm mad.
It's the man,
Yeah, it's the man.
He's trying to stop this like love to depopulate the world. you know, to slow it down. Because it's getting too many people, you know? You remember what Thanos said? Like, it's too many
Oh my God. Blah, 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 genocide. Yes, we know what that motherfucker said.
Thanos.
You over here talking about a fictional comic. You remember what Thanos said? Like he a scholar.
Yeah, I'm like, who's Thanos?
I'm a fucking fictional
to even
character.
know what you're saying.
Don't know how to act. Let me get a bottle of bubbly for your entrance. Everyone should stop, acknowledge you're in attendance. Just to pay attention to you. Wait, hold the sentence. That's the way you move, is that really what you expected? Like every argument, we should back you up. Funny, you crack me up. Silly, you Daffy Duck. Please don't pay no mind to jealous, unhappy. Fucks, they want what you got. Reassurance, now dap me up. Is that what you want? Really, that's the way that you think? Gotta hear about your issues every day that we link. I'm here to help, but you really should be paying a shrink. Fuck it, someone in here make me a drink. I said I gotta move cautious. My window closed, don't mean to be cold, but I'm feeling exhausted. I don't care who talking, hey, I gotta move cautious. Don't mean to be cold, but my window closed and it happens too often. So don't come knocking, so don't come. Hear no evil, see no evil. Problems always gonna come back. Gotta understand at the end of it we all just people. And people, they don't know how to act.
Explain to you. But just keep going, man. Like, you're gonna get it. And I'm obviously here to help if you need me.
They make my butt look better. The right person makes my butt look good. It's just, it is what it is. Because the way that it where it cuts off at.
Yeah.
So yeah. Because it cover my stomach, right where it poke out at, and then it cover it's right on top of where my back going in at, so you don't even know how much my back going in. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I've never thought about that before.
I do. I look at my ass with my purse to determine if I want to buy